The Jordan Stitzer Museum of Art at Washington State University is currently holding the Black Lives Matter Grant exhibition, displaying pieces from 20 Washington artists. Artists applied to be featured in the exhibit and to receive a grant of $2,500 to fund their projects. Featured artist Cynthia Camlin said she was inspired by the enduring presence of white supremacy in our society, namely on Richland, Virginia's Monument Avenue, where up until September of this year, a number of Confederate leaders were immortalized as statues.
In this imaginary world, I'm putting these Confederate monuments and trash and guns and lots of sort of things that maybe symbolize a violent undercurrent of American society and a racist undercurrent of American society. And I'm putting them in there with fish and alligators and turtles and plants and just like maybe to see if they could get digested and composted.
On September 8th, the day after the exhibit opened, the last Confederate statue was removed from Monument Avenue. Artist Jasmine Iona Brown decided to display 3 large prints of her son, 18-year-old Jamin Brown, in the exhibition. Her work was also on display on the streets of West Seattle as public art, where it faced mixed reaction from the public. Since being installed in 2018, Brown's art is constantly being vandalized.
It also makes me wonder if my son was standing in that same spot where the work was hanging, how they would have treated him. I think that's a lot of what this series is about for me. It's about, I want him to be able to exist in the world in safety. But I'm not sure I'm only able to do so much as a mother.
Artist Damon Brown said he was inspired by the unjust treatment of Black people throughout history. He wanted his pieces to resemble mugshots while also celebrating past and present Black figures.
It was a layering of many different facial features that kind of represent all the historic Black figures of our past to present. They kind of come together to kind of show this beautiful mosaic kind of tribal look, and within those pictures too, there's the blood or the sorrow within it too. So when you put them all together, you get this just unique image that can kind of represent happiness, deep thought, sorrow, our past and present, the future, all in one.
Admission to the Jordan Stitzer Museum of Art is free to the public. The Black Lives Matter Grant exhibition is at the museum until December 18th. The museum is open Tuesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. and Saturdays 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.